Live from the Breslin Center, welcome to the best day of the year for high school basketball fans in the great state of Michigan. What a matchup we've got to start the day in Division 4. Champs are back. Here's Tri-Unity Christian going for 2 titles in as many years. And look who's also here, the Munising Mustangs in the middle of the greatest basketball season in school history. My goodness, what a game we've got for you on a Saturday morning from East Lansing. The Division 4 State Championship is presented as always by our friends at the Southeast Michigan Ford Dealers. Welcome onto the court and one of those basketball games that everyone here will remember for the rest of their lives. He's Tim McCormick, I'm Evan Stockton. Lexi Ayala's with us on the sidelines in just a second. Tim, this is why we love calling these type of matchups, right? Defending champs against a school that literally is having the best season they've ever had. This is a lot of fun.
Exactly, Evan. Will make you pay.
And here's the thing about the Munising Mustangs. Kane Niebel will make you pay, that whole team will make you pay. You doubt these boys, yeah, they're a bit of a Cinderella story. As the coaching staff will say, doubt them at your own peril.
We obviously do travel well, even if it's 6 hours away.
Stephen Hall, alma mater, leading Cass Tech into the state championship game. Look, we all know that Cass Tech has a remarkable history in football. Feels like every other year they're playing for a state championship in football. But this hoops program this year, Tim, is making a statement.
I watched the championship game.
Back to Darius Acuff. 4 points for Cass Tech. Got that thing on a string. Sadler looking around. Corey Sadler spinning. He's still got the ball. Give up Cooper, too.
And the value of every bucket for Cass Tech, it lets them set up their press.
Breaking it here. Davis blocked at the rim by Cooper. Now Cass Tech up the floor. Robertson, yes! Count it and one. A 9-0 run for Cass Tech in the blink of an eye. Barely been a minute. Briggs pull up. Rebound Sadler. No whistle, they play on. This is Mackay Guy giving it up to David Day.
Here's a really good look at that zone defense. It's a 2-3, really extended, and they're going to trap as soon as the defender, the offensive player picks up the ball.
Open look, Day the third. Down low, Muskegon's got the rebound, and the reload is no good for Sidnor the third. Now Acuff getting trapped. Finds Hairston. Christian Hairston. No. And Cooper went over the back.
Here's the difference in the game. Cass Tech 50%, Muskegon 20%.
Darius Acuff is in his bag.
If you asked him, he'd say, I knew it was going in because that's what I do.
The super sophomore has half of the technician's points.
Yep.
Seen a lot of subs early in this game, and this is not abnormal. Cass Tech played 10 guys against Grand Blanc. They will go as deep as 12, and Muskegon had 10 different guys play at least 4 minutes yesterday.
There's no weak links on either team, though.
Cooper, the corner kick. No good, Hairston. Big Reds want to push. Martin, step through. Oh my goodness, Hairston said no. And we just got a technical.
Yeah, and I see that. You know, after the block shot.
10 in the ticker. David Day the third. Into the corner. Muskegon gotta go. A little bit of space. Briggs. Kick. Open. Look. Bottom. Knocked down Justin Watson. And the Big Reds close the quarter strong. Welcome back inside the Breslin Center. D1 title game between Cass Tech and Muskegon on Bally Sports, presented by the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers. So we've talked a lot about Stephen Hall getting his alma mater, Cass Tech, to the state championship game today, but he is not inexperienced in this setting. Quite frankly, he's got a lot of experience here. He won 3 straight Class D state championships at Detroit Rogers before the school closed in the early 2000s. A lot of experience here inside the Breslin Center for Steve Hall. I talked to him yesterday and he said, you know, I just didn't know what I didn't know back then. Won state titles at Detroit Rogers, then he moved on to coaching in college, and now here he is at Cass Tech. It's why, Tim, we love covering these types of events, because Stephen Hall is living a dream and creating dreams for his alma mater and that team he's coaching out on that floor.
And it's certainly got to be glamorous, right?
Got it at Glassman. This is one of the best weekends of the year to be in downtown Detroit, and this is one of the cooler sports events in our great state. Hi, welcome back. Evan, Stockton, Grant Perry, Carol Isles down on the sidelines. Glad you're making some time for us. Grant, let's be honest with the people watching and listening to this game. We both played in the Catholic League. I went to CC, Grant went to Brother Rice. We kind of love watching a football game like this.
Yeah, this is hard-nosed. I mean, these teams, you better score when you get the ball, because you're not getting many opportunities. I mean, there's been, I think 3 touches between the teams in a series, so they're playing hard, and when you have the ball, you got to make the most of it and not turn it over.
And looking forward to the rest of the day, this game is shaping up to be an instant classic, and we're hoping for similar things the rest of the day. The game that's coming up right after us, you like offense, you're coming to the right game. Harper Woods, Grand Rapids South Christian have got athletes all over that field. Grant and I are excited to call that game. Kingsley, Almont in Division 6, and then the nightcap, De La Salle against Muskegon, which played against Detroit King in the finals last year. Mackay Guy, that kind of guy for Muskegon. He is back for more at quarterback this year. Second half next. Offense still on the field. Eitner gives, Hyatt runs! Ubley's defense standing tall. A human wall of Bearcats. Camden Peruski again. Stepan Mazarin the tackle. Cool story there. So we've talked about Colby Mazarin, 18 in blue. Stepan Mazarin, number 23, on a team where there's a lot of brothers and a lot of twins. Stepan is not actually Colby's twin, but they're the same age, and Stepan, 23, was adopted from Russia in the 5th grade, so they act like they're twins. Maurer again, cutting it up, getting across the 35. They'll mark him right near the 33. Another tackle for Jake Hyatt. Third down again for Ubley. Peruski gives, Maurer runs. He is not going to get it. Tackled in the backfield. Drew Naggs slowed him up. And now I wonder what Ubley does.
To protect it, Drew Naggs had the edge and contained it.
Ubley going for it again. Peruski rolling, looking, throwing, touchdown! Ryan Learman, coming into today, had caught 3 passes all season. That is his 2nd catch of this game, his 2nd touchdown of the year, and Ubley scores again. These boys have been methodical all day long. Eric Sweeney's coaching the last football game of his life. Heck yeah, he's fired up. Evan Peruski going for broke again. Ryan Learman into the end zone. That's 14 unanswered for the Ubley Bearcats. Harper Woods, 5 of 11 on 3rd down today. Buford tackled in the backfield. Tyler breaks. And South Christian appears destined to get the ball back after the loss of 5. South Christian has got to go 85 yards. Here we go. Carson Viss, the junior quarterback, who really is a basketball player masquerading as a football player. The only reason he's playing football is because last year's quarterback, Jacob DeHaan, said, dude, you're too good at sports. You got to play football. So last year, he was the best wide receiver on the team. Now he's the quarterback, and there's his best target, Jake Vermas, the best wide receiver in the history of Grand Rapids South Christian High School. What is their final act in the 2023 season? Snap to Viss. Looks downfield, finds Austin Teasma. Shoulder down, shy of the 35. Wilson made the tackle. South Christian moving, trying to defend their state championship.
Carson Viss and them, a great look at the end zone.
Remember this, the quarterback, Carson Viss. We've told you he's a basketball player. Last year in the state playoffs, he broke both his wrists. He couldn't play in the state championship game. Now he's got a shot to make a memory that this high school will never forget.
To really etch his name into history here. I mean, this comeback would be remarkable.
They were down by 2 scores earlier in this fourth quarter. Back to Viss. Quick drop, stepping up. He'll run and not gain a lot. Skur motions out on 3rd down and 7. Viss evacuating the pocket. Keeping his eyes downfield and throwing incomplete. Here's your state championship. State title on the line. Carson Viss looking for magic. Carson Viss, first down and more. Down shy of the 10. This game is remarkable. They'll stop the clock as they move those chains. South Christian can't stop it again. Viss will clock it with 21 to go. Carson Viss, first-year quarterback, trying to become a living legend. Vermont's back in motion. They fake it to Skur and throw it to Funk, who's tackled inside the 5. Garant made the tackle.
They got to call play here.
1 snap for the season. This will clock it. This will clock it. It'll still be 1 snap for the season. 3 seconds left. I do not know how any of those human beings on either sideline, those heart rates aren't going through their skulls right now. Harper Woods has never trailed in this game. They have led by 2 scores 3 separate times. They are here for the first time in school history. South Christian is back, trying to win a 2nd straight state championship. All those off-season runs, all those off-season lifts, all of those practices, all of those games, all of those everything is up to 1 play. 1 play.
I've been a part of some crazy games, and I think this tops the list. I mean, 4th down and 3 here on the goal line. Carson Viss, 30 of 43, 441 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. I mean, having video game numbers, and he's going to go ahead and play basketball here after this season and act like nothing happened here. But he definitely wants to come away with the ring here. I mean, but this is the epitome of the state. I mean, this is the Friday Night Lights-esque. I mean, 1 play, each team call your best play here. Who's going to come through?
Two backs with Viss. Vermas locked up with Odin. Far side of your screen. This is your state championship. They'll fake it to Skur. Viss throws. End zone. No! Knocked away by McCraw. And the Harper Woods Pioneers are state champions in one of the finest football games you will ever see. Rod Odin has waited his whole coaching life for that bath. What a remarkable football game.